Welcome to the Flag Bearer channel. This is Little Known Black History Facts. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The Carolina twins, two hearts beat as one. Millie Christine McKoy were conjoined twins who were born into slavery in North Carolina in 1851 and later became a sideshow circus act. They later toured the world and eventually learned to fluently speak multiple languages, had opportunity to meet Queen Victoria, and made enough money to support their family. Millie and Christine were born into slavery in Columbus County, North Carolina on July 11, 1851, to enslaved parents Jacob and Monemia, who were owned by blacksmith Jabez McKay. Jacob and Monemia already had 7 children when the twins were born. While all enslaved parents lived with a constant fear of being separated from their children at the auction block, that threat was more pronounced for the twins' parents because Millie and Christine were considered genealogical wonders. From the moment of their birth, the twins became objects of curiosity and inspection. The sisters were connected at the lower spine and shared one pelvis, but each sister had 2 arms and 2 legs of her own. In their adulthood, they referred to themselves as a singular person, Millie Christine. The sisters' unusual anatomy began to attract curious visitors almost immediately after their birth. When the sisters were 10 months old, McKay sold the twins to South Carolinian John C. Purvis. Purvis and McKay had reached an agreement where Purvis exhibited the girls for pay and then paid a percentage to McKay. 14 months after the original sale, they were sold to another showman named Brower, who had the backing of a wealthy merchant named Joseph Pearson Smith. Brower first exhibited the girls at North Carolina's first state fair held in 1853. There they were labeled as freaks of nature. The North Carolina State Fair was a success for Brower and the twins. However, Brower's fortune changed over the next months. Brower was conned by a man from Texas who offered land worth an estimated $45,000 as a purchase price for the twins. Brower accepted the offer, sent the twins on to Texas, and then waited several days for the deeds before realizing that he had been swindled. Since Brower was left destitute, Smith was given the promissory note and was now the owner of the twins. Joseph Pearson Smith hired them out to various road shows where they were billed as the Carolina Twins, the 8th Wonder of the World, and the Double-Headed Girl. At the age of 3, they were appearing in P.T. Barnum's famed American Museum in New York City. Smith's wife taught Millie and Christine how to read, write, sing, dance, and play the piano. She also taught them to deliver recitations in German and French. The girls developed impressive singing abilities, and their singing prowess soon became the focal point of their careers. During this period, one of the showmen charged with exhibiting the twins kidnapped them away from the Smiths. After being exhibited for nearly 3 years away from their legal owner, the twins were once again sold off to another showman who exhibited them in a museum in Philadelphia. Then they were moved to England. John Pearson Smith, together with the twins' mother Monemia and a detective, embarked on a search to retrieve the girls and eventually found them on exhibition in Birmingham, England. They bought tickets to where the now 6-year-old twins were scheduled to perform. With Monemia at his side, he sued to regain custody of them. During the legal process, the kidnappers had hired a black woman to testify upon oath that she was the twins' real mother, which was disproven. Smith won his case. The court in Birmingham, England granted full maternal rights to Monemia. The sisters were returned to Wadesboro, North Carolina, where Smith had relocated the girls' parents and siblings. After the 1863 Emancipation Proclamation ended their slave status, Mary Smith refused to emancipate the twins and planned to smuggle Millie and Christine to Europe. Jacob and Monemia then appealed to the Freedmen's Bureau to have their daughters returned to their custody. Even though Millie and Christine were no longer anyone's property, they decided to stay with the Smiths and continue to work at the circus as a singing duo and no longer work as sideshow attractions. The twins slightly modified their former owner's last name of McKay to McKoy to adopt as their own last name. They continued to appear widely for nearly 30 years. The McKoy sisters continued to draw huge crowds and published their autobiography in 1869, in which the sisters express how they felt about their identity. Quote, "Although we speak of ourselves in the plural, we feel as but one person. In fact, as such, we have ever been regarded, although we bear the names Millie and Christine. One thing is certain, we would not wish to be severed, even if science could effect a separation. We are content with our lot, and are happy as the day is long. We have but one heart, one feeling in common, one desire, one purpose." End of quote. The twins started to gain a remarkable reputation. Due to their shared body, they were considered one person, and often referred to themselves as I rather than we. They also called themselves Millie Christine, a girl with two heads, 4 arms, and 4 legs. They traveled the world as the two-headed nightingale. In 1871, the twins again traveled to England, where they were invited to Buckingham Palace to perform for Queen Victoria, who gifted them with diamond hair clips. The duo continued to perform widely, reportedly earning $600 a week through their performances around the world, which enabled the sisters to buy the property where they were born and build a 10-bedroom house on it, where they lived between tours. The sisters traveled the world with the Barnum Circus and retired to Columbus County in North Carolina at the end of the decade and continued doing charity work for black schools and churches. On October 8, 1912, Millie Christine died at age 61 of tuberculosis. When Millie died of tuberculosis, doctors gave Christine morphine to help end her life quickly and painlessly. Some accounts say that Christine outlived her twin by as many as 17 hours. They were buried in unmarked graves, but in 1969 their body was moved to a cemetery near Whiteville. Engraved on their tombstone are these words: "A soul with 2 thoughts, 2 hearts that beat as one." Millie Christine McKoy, known as the Carolina Twins, born African-American conjoined twins in the mid-19th century, their story is one that defied societal norms and showcased boundless courage. These remarkable sisters, who became renowned performers with grace and determination, overcame physical limitations to captivate audiences with their singing talents. Despite facing discrimination due to both their race and condition, Millie Christine rose above adversity with unwavering strength. They shattered stereotypes by showcasing not only their exceptional musical abilities, but also an unbreakable spirit that inspired many. Until next time, if you like little-known history facts as I do, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Press the bell to be notified of future uploads. Thank you for watching.